How do I? It's happened to all of us, getting into a fight in Valorant and losing. And it could be for several different reasons. But essentially this video is just going to be saying why you're taking bad fights and how to fix them. So without further ado, let's get into it. The first reason you lose fights in Valorant is because you have no info. Like, you walk into site and you realize that there's 3 people. You had no idea we're there. And so you get pretty much overwhelmed and you die instantly. You don't even get traded. So fixing this is really easy. Like, just use util whenever you're going on site. Either if you're playing Fade, Sova, use the dot, use the haunt, figure out where people are, even KO knives, because just don't walk in blind, because you won't know where you're going. Moving on to number 2, and this is positioning. Now, this one can be a bit on and off, and it's different for every situation, but basically understand this. If you are taking a fight, and it is harder for you to see your opponent than it is for them to see you, you're in a bad position. So you have 2 options. Either A, take that fight and end up like how I did in that first clip, or B, smoke it off or take it from a different angle. Because if you're in a position where you're taking fights where you're not going to be at an advantage, you're likely going to lose. So instead of egoing your way through, actually take some time to reposition, find a new angle, and attack from there.
That's what I'm saying.
You don't want to be losing. And now my final and third point, and this is numbers. If you're peeking an angle and there's 2 people, 3 people doubled up on you, don't take that fight. Because like the last point, you're at a disadvantage. So you want to isolate every fight you can. If there's 3 people on one angle, look at a different angle, see if you can get 1 pick. Always try to isolate those 1v1s. Because if people are doubled up on you, that's 2 guns against 1. And most likely, you're not going to be winning those. So moving forward when we take fights, let's try and apply those 3 things. When you want to enter a fight, try and get as much info as you can. Find out where they are and where they could be hiding. Number 2, positioning. Do not take fights where you are heavily disadvantaged. Some fights, disadvantages are unavoidable, but if you can avoid them, you should. And number 3, it's numbers. So if there's 2 people peeking you at one angle, find a different angle where you can isolate those 1v1s, or just stop pushing that side. But yeah, I think that's it. And yeah. If you watch this far into the video, I commend you. Sometimes it's hard to sit down and just, watch a video. But yeah, if you stuck around this far, consider liking, subscribing, maybe leaving a comment on any new video ideas I could do, or just things you'd like to see more, because I want to get some feedback. Like, let's be honest, because I can do this blind and just give you guys content. But if I know what you guys want, it'll help me a lot. So, I need ideas because I can't just keep producing, So let me know what you want to see so I can give you guys like what you actually want. But yeah, that's it. Upload schedule's a bit cooked, but we're getting better. So I'm just wasting time so that this music can finish and I can get these clips running. So it'll just be gameplay from here on out. Just maybe sit by, enjoy it if you want, but this will essentially be all the talking for me.
One enemy remaining.